Really? Really? Path of Ascension, Book 4 from C.J. Mantis. This book is utter trash. It is utter trash garbage, and I hate that that's true. I absolutely detest that that's true because the first book was pretty good. If you need a refresher course, here are the couple of things that book one had it in it. Had a main character, had a setback. They put forward a path to try to overcome their setback. It'll take a very, very long time, but we got a hint as to who that character was because they were going to buckle down and do it. Some things popped up that were a little bit morally gray that could get him ahead of, his timetable. We had interesting side characters pop up on their way with him through this. They felt fleshed out. They felt real. The world he felt that he was in felt fleshed out. It felt real. Everything, well, not everything, but most things sort of made sense as the main character progressed, doing things that were a little bit in order to become stronger. It's pretty good. We weren't always entirely sure what was going to happen next. If the ramifications of some of the things that he was doing was going to come back on him. All that good things. Sometimes when he did the right thing, it might not have actually, or when he did things that worked out, it might not have been the right thing to do. Could have got him killed. There were consequences for his actions. Book 4. Yeah, we've long since left all that behind. There are no consequences for shit in any of this. How long was this book? Okay, 521 pages you completely skip. Don't even bother reading it. I give this book maybe a 3 out of 10 if I'm feeling generous. I'm actually at the point where I question whether or not the author actually likes the books that he's writing. It doesn't feel like he does. This entire book was exposition from start to finish. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. 500 fucking pages of exposition. That is insane. Nothing happens. Nothing. You start off, and we're immediately painfully treated to a training montage. We're aware that, yeah, this book is going to be just a training montage. 500-page training montage. So they go over to some place and he's working on riffs, and we're treated to, well, this aspect does this, and when combined here, they tested this for 1,000 different iterations over 2 years. Like, time skip massively ahead. When I say time skip massively ahead, it is the longest time skip massively ahead you've ever bloody seen, because that's 500 pages of time skipping ahead. And going on about, well, they combined this with a sword, and then this mana aspect on this man. Essentially, they're just going on and on about a magic system that doesn't matter. None of it is going to move the plot forward in any way, shape, or form. You get the idea that he can create rifts, and congratulations. We've known that for, what, a book? 2 books? What was it, 2 books now? Something like that? Yeah, we've already known that. So it's just rehashing what we've already known. Nothing new there in the slightest. It's just there so they can just pull free stuff out of thin air and give it to the characters, or they can sell stuff to get the things that they want for who cares what reason. Honest to God, who cares what reason? They don't do anything with it. Nothing meaningful happens. They got a manager, congratulations. They're like, yeah, go and do this and that, or we're gonna go and train you, essentially. So you fight each other, or you have to take out this rift that you just created out of thin air that's not going to bother anybody. And congratulations, you did it. Don't worry, you don't have to actually pay attention to anything you're reading right now because it's never going to come up ever again. There's no meaningful character development in the entire book. None. Zero. Zilch. So plot doesn't advance. Characters don't advance at all in any way. I mean, there's a little bit of, like, I'm honest to God shocked. The last, 5% of the book, he goes back home to his home planet for, a reunion kind of thing. Because, like, a decade has passed at this point that they literally just yada yada through during the training montage thing. Right? That's literally what they just did. You would think that would be poignant, but it isn't because he just randomly decided on the page prior that, yeah, I'm going to go home. Bam, we're there. All right, we're here. Cool, now we're gone. There's no lead up. There's no anticipation. It's not like we've been hearing how he wants to go home for 100 or 200 pages or an entire book or two. It's not like we've been getting interesting information about what's going on back there, and maybe he needs to sacrifice some of the vital time that he has, take away from, the whole improving thing, to go back home and see what's going on and see if he can like help these people that he can't really do anything about anymore because now he's too high level. Like, that could be interesting. It could be stressful. No, nothing. He did nothing with that, so it just sucks, and it's just there. It's like, okay, yeah, you're there. You said hi to everyone, and you're gone. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Great, fan-fucking-tastic. Cheers, everybody. Um, Slightly concerning that, yeah, this cover doesn't mean anything. I thought it weird that they blatantly, holy Jesus Christ, they're blatantly using Mandalorian armor in this cover. So I was like, okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm not sure what we're doing here, but we seem to be stealing from other IPs now too. And what's the description? Don't miss book 4 of this action-packed. There's none. Action is not training in a forest by yourself, essentially, for 500 pages. It's not action. Even the action's not action. Because it's just another, like, exposition dump on how they tackle this rift and then how they try it again. But you know that nothing's going to happen because they literally tell you the whole point of that is to see if they fail so they can be ripped off the path. Well, let's see. What's the title of the book called? Path of Ascension. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, it's not. That's not going to happen. There's no sense of danger because they're being babysat constantly. Um, we're supposed to have this. Are they going to fall? No, they're not going to fall off. For fuck's sake, you know they're not going to fall off. You can't even like suspend the disbelief that it's possible long enough to like really get into the story. And then he instantly undoes the entire reason for it. Because, like, oh no, we need to get these people off the path they're on so this character can get stronger because it's holding him back. 100 pages later. Nah, don't worry, found a workaround. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, we just, How long have you been alive? About 1,000 years? Yeah, cool, got it. Don't worry, yeah, we figured it out. Yeah, I was working on it for about 25 pages. We got it done. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Like, oh my Jesus Christ. So, number one new release. Congratulations. But yeah, it's bad. With the tier 10 tournament looming in front of them, they're going to have to dig deep. No, they don't have to struggle. They don't have to, like, sacrifice anything. They don't have to use their wits to overcome anything. There's just nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. When's the next book coming out? I don't even care at this point, honest to God. Hey, December 13th. And when did this one come out? When this one come out? Remind me again? Oh, this one came out, hello. This one came out in September. Huh. You think the quality of this book's being trash tier garbage compared to book 1 has anything to do with the fact that there are 3 months between these two releases? You think that's got something to do with it? Because unless you're completely fooling yourself, you will know immediately. Immediately. This reads like a rough draft. He made an outline for the book, turned it into a rough draft. That's what this is. This is a work that greatly, greatly needs filled in. It needs to be fleshed out. And it isn't, so it is boring and skippable. I've already spoiled the entire book for you. Yeah, 10 years pass, and they go from 6 to 9. Congratulations. Wasn't a struggle. They just kind of chilled, got there. Nothing important happened. No new revelations. Don't meet anyone new and interesting. Don't say who you're gonna say. If you've actually read this book before, don't say no. Actually, they met. Doesn't matter. Who cares? You know that doesn't matter, and I know it doesn't matter. Be honest with yourself. Doesn't matter who they met. Also, the main character's talent and was it skill or whatever supposed to be super super secret, because if knowledge of it got out, everyone's gonna kidnap him and they're gonna go to war and he's gonna be, a slave to some big bad strong person. Except they tell everybody they meet throughout the entire book. It's like, hey, I'm Matt. This is what I can do. It's pretty cool. Hey, check it out. Watch. It's like, oh no, don't worry. Someone vetted them. It's okay to tell them. And 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 you can go ahead and tell this person too. So you don't care when people are told this super secret information. It's supposed to be like, ooh, can't tell anyone. Because he tells literally every fucking person he meets in this book. I can't. I hate it. I hate this book. Because the first one was good. The author could do better. If you read the first book again, and then you read this, you know this could have been better. But you know why it isn't. September on this one. December on the next. Wait, September 13th. Oh, God. Is it not even 3 months? Wait, holy Christ. It's not even 3 months, is it? Okay, no, exactly 3 months. December. Yeah, okay. December 13th on this one, too. Don't miss book 5 of this action-packed fantasy adventure. It's probably going to be boring. Let me guess. They're doing that tournament arc in this next one. Nothing important happens. Probably don't tear up, I'm assuming, during the thing, because this is for 10s only. There's probably like an ooh moment where someone almost finds out the thing. Oh, important. One important thing happens in this. There's an over the top bad guy that experiments on children that they create out of nowhere because they're probably going to be used in a future book, and he wants to pretend like he's laying some critical groundwork for a big confrontation later. But really, that's your plan for the next books, huh? It's like, no, I'm not just pulling things out of a hat at random. Look, in this one chapter, I told you that there's a big bad person that's experimenting on children. And they like grin and cackle, and I'm done. Fuck this book. Fuck this author. This was a great series. It's trash. It had such potential. It had such potential. It would be one thing if book 1 was bad. And then you just hope, okay, well, they're getting experience, and they'll grow as a writer. But you already know from book 1 they're capable of so much more, and they just don't care. They don't care. It's like, I gotta release this next one in 3 months. So you're just pushing it out as fast as you possibly can because you want to sell copies. That's it. That's all you're doing. All you're doing. If you actually gave this to a competent editor, they'd throw up. Unless Maybe see Mantis as a child. If they're in like middle school or something, you're actually, I take back everything I said and you're doing really, really well. But I actually don't know if you are. I don't think you are. I don't think you're a child. If you are a child, I dearly apologize. If you learn, like, just learn to like flesh out some of your stuff, you're gonna be a fantastic writer in the future. Other than that, there's no excuse. So yeah, I'm done. Don't buy this. It's garbage. You probably, yeah, just pour one out for the very, very sad series. It could have been fantastic, and just isn't. Better luck next time, I guess. Better luck next time.